Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today we're going over to, well, a beer I picked up in Sainsbury's. I've been wanting to try it. Been avoiding supermarket beers at all costs near enough. Certainly the craft. But I just fancied it today. A mate of mine says he's got it, so I'll do the review, then I'll wind him up and say I've already drank it. Northern Monk's peanut butter and jam. I did like their series they did a few years ago, and it escapes me now. The three beers. There was hazelnut, there was walnut, I think, not walnut, some bloody nut, and Black Forest Gatto. But anyway, this is a collaboration stout with Toast Brewing, so a rich peanut butter and jam stout made with leftover loaves from Toast Brewing. Craft brewed with Northern Monk pride and, what does that say? And jam packed with sweety, nutty flavours, fresh from up north. Bunch of stuff on the back I'm not reading. They have brought out an Imperial Stout with gravy. A gravy Imperial Stout. I mean, there's limits. Somebody out there will buy it. Somebody out there will do the review on it. I'll do the review, but I'm not paying for it. If they sent it me for free and says, yeah, Raggy, do a review, I'd chance it. But, you know, if I'm paying like £7 or £8 and it turns out and rancid, then I'd be peed off. So, there we go. Lovely black pour. Tan head. I can smell jam straight away. Jam, the peanut butter was there as well. Right, yeah, you could actually smell it, so yeah, fair play. Oh, God, it's freezing. Wind. Yeah, December the 22nd. I'm glad I'm not at work today. Peanut butter, the jam's there. There's like a twangy jam taste. It's very twangy on the taste. The maltiness proper catches the back of your throat. Begs the question how they do this. Obviously, beer's brewed in a certain way. They'll have their stout base that they use for stouts around about this, but it's how they chuck the jam will be a flavouring. Peanut butter is most likely a flavouring, and the loaves, how many loaves they put in, and what that actually does to the beer, I don't know. It's good for, you know, it's good as a way of saying we're doing this, you know, we're saving loaves of beer. But if it's actually doing anything, that's another thing. So at my Newark workplace, not me, the chef there, Jitka, when the bread starts to go crusty and solid, she actually leaves it for the air to get to it and leaves it there for weeks, and then gets a grater, grates it off breadcrumbs. Hey, who knew? Hey? And I suppose that's how they do it, but who knew? I mean, I didn't know, you know. And obviously it's not white bread, it's mostly brown bread that she uses, but oh, yeah, it's tasting all right, to be fair. £4.25 supermarket prices. These days with prices, nothing surprises me nowadays. I think if it was 8.5, you'd be looking at £5.50. You know, just because of that stupid 0.1%. Hence why Duvel is now 0.4 instead of 0.5. Is it actually really that? I don't think it is. I think the breweries will put 8.4 on, and who's going to test it? For God's sakes, you're allowed a little bit of persuasion either way anyway. The fact of the matter is, as long as you're getting 8.4, that's where it should be. If you're getting 8.6, then, well, you had a bonus, haven't you? We got a bonus. I can't see Duvel brewing their beer differently for the British market. It's brewed over there. I can't see them changing it just for the UK. I can see them putting a UK label on that says 8.4. But I can't see them changing their recipe. Not somebody like Duvel. I can see some breweries doing it, you know, especially in this country where they piss about with beer and they drop it below 3.7 or down to 3.4 even. So it's like piss water. But I can't see that. Who knows? But anyway, on with this beer. Yeah, it's nice. It's hitting them spots. And unlike some of these that they've done, where they've been a bit, you know, not great. Northern Monk, you know, in supermarkets, a lot of people will see this, and again, it's these trendy beers with wacky flavours that you don't normally get in beer, and surprisingly enough, they will sell because people want to try them. Yes, people try all your stouts and that all the time, but I mean, I'd rather have this over Guinness any day. And a pint of Guinness is like anything like £6 these days in pubs. This is £4.25. I know where I'd rather have, and it's 8.4% as well, which also helps, you know, in the grand scheme of things. So, what are we now? Sunday, Wednesday's Christmas. 3 days to go. And yes, I do feel guilty drinking any beer nowadays. It's gone are the days where I'm absolutely sloshing it down. Gone. So yeah, it's a different Raggy's beer review. Yeah. Although it's probably a good thing that I haven't got a load of beers that are treat beers in front of me, because the temptation to just think, sod it. Yeah. Oh well. It is what it is. 8.4%. Can't say it's tasting like an 8.4%. Tastes like a 6% to me. Room temperature. I'm only in the shed because I've just brought it down. Again, peanut butter at the front, jam at the back, a twangy jam with quite a long taste to it. It's hitting the spot well. I can't fault it really, you know. Does what it says on the can. There's a nice thickness to it without it being too thick. Wow, that's nice. Will I drink it again? Actually, probably, yeah. It's one of them beers that they've nailed this. Yeah. I know they do some strange beers, like the Gravy Imperial Stout. I'd love to review it, but one, it's not in supermarkets, and I'm not bloody ordering it. But I want to see, you know, I'll have to actually look and see if anybody's reviewed it, just to see what it's like. I've been watching the old page, see if anybody's said anything. But yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? Is there a step too far? So yes, I would drink it again. Out of 5, 4.4, if we really care about the scores. Yeah. Cheers.